Have you ever seen a white fox playing in the snow? Let's journey to the frosty corners of our planet where a unique creature thrives, the Arctic fox. This fluffy white fox is a master of disguise in the wintertime, its fur blending perfectly with the snowy landscapes. Imagine a small, playful creature with pointed ears and a bushy tail, all covered in a snowy white coat. That's our Arctic fox. Their fur isn't just for show, though. It's a vital survival tool, providing top-notch camouflage against predators. But it's not all hide and seek for these foxes. They love to play. Whether they're chasing their tails, bounding through snowdrifts, or frolicking with their fox friends, Arctic foxes bring a touch of joy to the icy tundra. They may live in one of the coldest places on Earth, but these foxes sure know how to have a good time. Isn't it amazing how the Arctic fox can be so at home in such a freezing place? How does the Arctic fox survive in such a cold environment, you might ask? Well, the Arctic fox has numerous adaptations that help it thrive in the frigid Arctic tundra. Let's explore these fascinating features. One of the most noticeable traits of the Arctic fox is its thick, fluffy fur. This fur acts like a snugly warm blanket, providing an excellent insulation against the biting cold. And it's not just on its body. The Arctic fox also has fur on its paws. This extra layer of fur provides two benefits. It insulates the fox's feet from the cold ground, and it helps the fox maintain grip on icy surfaces. Imagine wearing fur boots all the time. That's the life of an Arctic fox. Now, take a look at the Arctic fox's body shape. It's round and compact, isn't it? This shape minimizes the surface area exposed to the cold, helping the fox conserve its body heat. It's like snuggling into a ball when you're cold, but the Arctic fox does it all the time. And let's not forget the fox's small ears. While they might look cute, they serve a crucial purpose. Smaller ears lose less heat than larger ones, so the Arctic fox's petite ears help it stay toasty warm. But how does the Arctic fox find its food in the vast white landscape? Well, it's got an impressive sense of hearing. The fox can detect the faintest sounds of small creatures scurrying under the snow. Once it pinpoints the location, the fox pounces, diving headfirst into the snow to catch its meal. It's a remarkable display of precision and agility. These adaptations, from its thick fur and small ears to its round body shape and fur-covered paws, all work in harmony to help the Arctic fox survive in one of the world's harshest environments. Not to mention its keen sense of hearing that turns the frozen tundra into a hunting ground. These unique features make the Arctic fox a master of survival in the icy Arctic. But what does an Arctic fox do all day in the Arctic, you might ask? Well, let's dive into a day in the life of this frosty furball. An Arctic fox's diet is as varied as the tundra itself. From lemmings scampering under the snow to fish swimming in icy waters, our fox friend is always on the lookout for a tasty meal. Even birds soaring in the sky and berries hidden in the frozen ground aren't safe from this cunning creature's appetite. But it's not all about food. When it comes to staying warm, the Arctic fox is an expert. It burrows deep into the snow, creating a cozy den to shield itself from the chilling winds. And did you know? The Arctic fox is most active at dawn and dusk. This is when it ventures out, sniffing and digging, hunting for its next meal. Even in the harshest conditions, the Arctic fox knows how to find fun in food. So next time you're feeling chilly, remember our Arctic fox, thriving in the frost with a belly full of lemmings and a heart full of courage. Before we say goodbye to our furry friend, here are some fun facts about the Arctic fox. Did you know that these fluffy white animals are built to withstand temperatures as low as 58 degrees below 0 Fahrenheit? That's colder than your freezer at home. And their fur isn't just for show. It actually changes color with the seasons, from snowy white in winter to brown in summer, making the Arctic fox a master of disguise. Now let's talk about families. An Arctic fox mother can have up to 14 pups at a time. Yes, 14! That's the largest litter size in the world for canines. Imagine having 13 siblings. So, we've learned that the Arctic fox is not just a cute, fluffy creature, but a resilient and adaptable animal that thrives in one of the world's toughest environments. Remember, Every creature has its own special role in our amazing world.